Now to the great state of Virginia, where Fairfax County prosecutor Steve Descano is being called to testify before Congress on sanctuary policies after a recent surge in migrant crime in the Commonwealth. Take the case of Stephanie Minter, a Fairfax County woman who was stabbed to death at a bus stop last month by an illegal alien. And with that, we welcome Stephanie's mom, Cheryl Minter, into the conversation. Cheryl, I feel like we're friends. You are a delightful, warm and loving person, and our prayers and our thoughts go out to you. How you holding up?
This helps.
Yeah.
Knowing I'm trying to make a difference.
You know what? And that's the most important part of our conversation. You know, I think a lot of people wonder, what can I do in a circumstance like this? How can I bring attention to something that's happening, not just in the state of Virginia, but it's been happening, sadly, all over our country. What's your number one message to other parents and other loved ones who are dealing with the loss in a circumstance like yours with Stephanie?
It's hard, but stand up and don't stop. Let's try to get something done.
Yeah, when you say try to get something done, tell me what's top of mind for you, Cheryl.
First of all, to get these guys who aren't supposed to be here to begin with gone. Whatever that may take. I don't even know how that even starts and stops and all that, but Descano is letting them loose and ICE can't get them, and I think the sanction thing has got part of it to do with it. I'm not even sure because I am non-politics.
No, I understand.
And I'm learning as I go along. Just don't stop fighting for what you've lost them. They're gone, but maybe more can be saved.
Maybe more can be saved is exactly right. Let me share for the folks at home who are unfamiliar with Stephanie's story. She was killed at a bus stop by this gentleman, or this person, this monster. His name is Abdul Jalloh. He entered the U.S. back in 2012 illegally. And look at this rap sheet. And when I say monster, I don't say that just out of whole cloth. I'm saying it because look at what this shows you right here. This criminal history from 2014 to 2026, including second-degree murder charges, rape, destruction of property, 3 assaults, malicious wounding, trespassing, disorderly conduct, larceny, and drug offenses. I mentioned earlier to Senator Jim Banks this notion of righteous indignation. When you see something like that, it really, really boils the blood, and yet you seem to be at this stage, handling it in a way that I think is so admirable. Have you done it, and how do you elevate Stephanie's memory in the process?
I think doing what I'm doing right now, just keeping her out there, keeping the subject out there, keeping, all of it at the forefront as much as I can.
And I want to share also, this is from our website. The police actually warned the prosecutors about this, and this is the part that really, really strikes to the heart of this story. Police warned prosecutors 3 times about violent illegal immigrant before he allegedly killed a Virginia mother. In an email to Fairfax County Chief Deputy Commonwealth's Attorney Jenna Sands, a Fairfax County police major said this, and this is the part that just really gets you. It's not a question of if, but rather when he will maliciously wound or worse again. Wrap us up here. When you hear things like that, when you see things like that, obviously you're looking for justice for Stephanie. You're looking for justice for so many other families. Again, send us off in the right way, Cheryl. Tell us what we should be doing collectively as a community and how you're holding up.
I'm holding it together.
Yeah.
What we should do, I think we should all band together, vote in the right ways that we need to get what the sanction that stuff gone so that they can't keep doing this, ICE needs to be able to get in when he needs to, when they need to, and get these people out of there. I think it's just going to take all the voters to get together and vote in the right way.
And make their voices heard for sure. And this, of course, is all leading to the Fairfax County prosecutor being called to testify, to answer for some of these sanctuary policies in the Commonwealth. And we'll look for answers here in Washington. In the meantime, Cheryl, continued blessings to you and your family. Again, our thoughts and our prayers with you for your loss. And I love your spirit. I enjoyed chatting with you, both on and off camera. Continued success to you, my friend. Take care.
Thank you.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.